who the quake mutant. The big is killer by far in the spammer anti-spammer conflict. But the biggest question of all is, who is he? What is he even doing here? What is his motive, and what is his role, and why is he even created? The first question, who is he, is basically a very simple answer. In the conflict, I also come in, but then there's also this weird syringe that is tied to the mutations. You see, this syringe is basically a discarded at its substance. A mad scientist had made it, but thought it was too dangerous, and so just threw it away. Now, as you see, drinking this or basically injecting it can cause very dangerous things to happen, like a mutation. The thing is that the next question, what is he even doing, is that the question is simplified to the answer if you've only watched episode 1.5. 1.5 is the first showcase of the quake mutant. And basically, the quake mutant only comes in when after being threatened. Threatening was that at an assassin had shot at one of the quake mutant's preform acquaintances, causing them to turn on it. You see, when a high threat happens to those who have injected the syringe into themselves, they would immediately transform to protect themselves. Now, originally, the concept was looking a lot like this, but I added a special feature, with that being in ether, or finger, or just shoulder blade, which would destroy anything in its path. The quake mutant's role in the series is basically to act like the true main antagonist, or not, because he's basically because in the anti-spam series is the true antagonist is just Mr. Ulti. But the quake mutant is only provided as a secondary or tertiary antagonist, because you cannot also include the spammers. The quake mutant was originally going to be looking a lot different before, with the final design having a four-legged system, three fingers on each arm, which is actually, but the two-finger one was later concepted, because when I was designing in its face, the third finger seemed to have merged to the second finger. That also applied. The eye color was also going to be different, really. Eating to about this color, and it being used on this planar surface. But since that won't work, It was later changed into the classic dark royal purple. The mouth design is also incredibly unique, as you have to draw a W on the first half, then you have to drop it down, and then do the same case. Oops. Originally, the pre-Indian system, which is mostly used, was the W. Then only one, two. But the most commonly used, but the most common mistake is using an M, as it has to be consistently a W. Ooh, that is why the quake mutant has only two fangs on the upper half and in lower half of its jaws also. Well, basically, its creation was because. Well, the fourth question is incredibly unique because he decided to make an OC, which basically involves the horns gag. It was originally going to be like, he wanted it to be like some kind of centaur or minotaur with horns and a mouth. But eventually stuck to this is because it was more suitable. Another distant change was that the tail was originally going to be like this structure. But then I decided that it was a bit shitty and that it was a bit bad. And I changed it to this. But then another aspiring problem. So I just kept it like this spike and ball. Now there is a method of defeating, which is basically like you have to destroy him with the. You have to first target the E area, then you have to disarm the arms and legs. Then and destroy the horns, and then finally blow it up with a warhead. But originally there was an unused method on how you would know he was coming. The quake mutant's pronouns are just they there, but it's now used more for he, him, and because it's confirmed that the quake mutant can only take over on male bodies. The sign of a quake mutant coming in was that if a purple spike would appear in the air, this is what I was trying to do, Fergie. Hey, my dear, you would be slowly stalked by the quake mutant, with all these spikes coming in, and at the last moment he would break in. That is all about the quake mutant. I hope you guys like this. It's because it took me too long to come on a script.